All right, we have a 74-year-old patient, status post CABG times 4, 6 hours ago. You've got an index of 1.6, a cardiac output of 3.3. Heart rate is 101, blood pressure is 82/72, with a MAP of 50, CVP is 30, respiratory rate is 16 on the ventilator. You've got a balloon pump in the right femoral. You've got a PA pressure of 52/54. We've got epi going at 0.02, vaso going at 0.03, and levo going at 0.02. This is the change of shift, and you are assessing your patient.
Can I get some help in here, please? Patient is doing very poorly. Will you uptitrate some vasopressors for me, please?
I'll get the team.
Will you get the team? Thank you. Awesome day.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Patient is crashing. He has no blood pressure.
Clearing the room.
He just went up on some epi. I heard muffled heart sounds. His index is pretty bad.
Okay, can we take our epi up a little bit more to get a little more support? Get as many extra hands in the room as we can and get pads on the patient's chest. How far out from operation are we?
About 6 hours.
Okay. And then can we get our surgical team at bedside as well? Can we call out for our CT surgeon attending so they're in the loop and know what's going on with our patient?
I'm just thinking, check the chest too, that
Good. What do we got coming out?
About yes.
And are these our current active vitals?
So you have a blood pressure of 82/72,
Okay.
heart rate of 101.
Have we responded at all to any of the epi or changes at this point in time?
No.
Okay. And is our surgical team aware and on the way to bedside?
Yes, they're on the way to bedside.
Could we get the open chest kit to bedside as well and our crash cart to bedside?
Brian, you grabbing that?
Do you want any fluids or anything in the meantime?
Yeah, can we get 500 of albumin running in, and then can we get the blood bank on the phone and get whatever blood that they can get up to us at this time to probably activate NPC while we're waiting for this, so we can get a fluid to bedside.
Brian, you do it right now. You can go.
Sure, point one, that would go up on the epi.
Yeah, we can take it to point 1-2. And in our creation, any hemodynamic change to any of this?
No.
Okay. So, am I able to talk to our CT surgeon attending at this point in time?
What would you first do? Call the attendant.
Yeah, oh, yeah. The attendee, yes, that's fair. So can I talk to my attendant?
You can.
Hi, our patient is currently 6 hours post-operatively, going up on all of our vasopressor support without really any significant change in our hemodynamics. Chest tube is stopped outputting. Concern there may be some sort of tamponade physiology or something else contributing to this. We have blood coming up. We got those injected at the bedside. We have pads on the chest. We're working on contacting our surgical team at this time, but I'm going to yes, we do. It's coming up from the blood bank, but I don't have that bedside yet.
Where are the vasopressors right now?
Epi is 0.12, I believe, is where we last left it, and vaso at 0.03, and levo at 0.02. That's correct.
Blood pressure, heart rate, all that stuff right now?
Currently, blood pressure in the 80s/70s, so very narrow pulse pressure, heart rate's in the low hundreds, and I believe we're setting 100%.
Put an echo probe in the chest.
Not yet, that'd be the next good step to make. Okay.
All right, we've reached out to Dr. Rushing.
Yes,
See if we can get him on the phone.
okay. What do I see when I have my echo on the chest?
EF of 20%,
Okay. Do I see any larger fusion, tamponade physiology?
tamponade.
Okay. Is Dr. Rushing?
Oh, Dr. Rushing.
Hello, hey,
Hi, Dr.
You gonna do it?
Hi, Dr. Rushing. I have a patient here at bedside about 6 hours post-op with tamponade physiology. Blood pressure is narrow 80s/70s. I have a tamponade on my bedside echo. We're failing to respond to vasopressors. We have blood coming up. We're trying
Brian.
to optimize our preload.
Brian.
But at this time, we're
Suction.
failing to progress appropriately despite that continued resuscitation.
all right, so what was the CDP?
30.
30.
Oh, the CDP is 30. And you said you put an echo probe on his chest?
Yes, sir.
And did you see a bunch of fluid there?
Yes,
Or a bunch
sir.
of something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, well, it sounds like we probably need to get the chest open. I'm on my way in, get the cart ready, and, have you talked to any of your attendings at all, or are they there?
Yes, sir, my attending's here at bedside.
Okay, all right, well, I'm about 20 minutes out, so why don't we get a hold of, one of the trauma surgeons who's in-house, and I'm on my way, okay?
Okay.
Can somebody put a call into ACS, get the trauma surgeon to come up? We can have the surgeon on standby.
Are we ready to prep?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's start getting ready.
Side.
Open the bed, you're gonna need gloves, you're gonna need a hat, mask, gown, gloves, we're gonna be ready, so that when Dr. Rushing gets here, we can proceed as necessary. Have we gone up on our business at all? So we're staying steady right there. Can we call RT too, please? Can we have RT come in?
Oh, yeah, we'll call our DP.
We have a suction, two suctions at bedside, we're ready to go with those.
We're gonna send medical out.
We're gonna need to clear the room of anybody that doesn't need to be here right now. You can stand outside, we'll call you if necessary. Somebody bring over our ECMO circuit if we need that, and just put it outside the hall, outside in the hallway.
Ethan, go ahead and get sterile.
Once you sterile, what I'm gonna want you to do, is raise on the chest. We have the open chest cart. We got the crash cart, we've got everything we need.
Who's gonna help you? You gonna open the chest all yourself, you want somebody to help?
I would like to.
Yeah,
That's a good
Grab
point.
somebody, yeah.
Can I have one human to sterile in with me, either Ethan or Brian?
Or not.
Thank you.
RT is coming.
Start working on that.
Has our chest been prepped at this point in time?
Hi, if they're available, but you go ahead and put your gloves on.
Lindsay, do you want to take that dressing off the chest?
Remove the EKG leads off the center area, let's take that dressing off.
RT is here, where would we like him?
So make him close to the ventilator so we can manage the ventilator.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Sterile human.
Let's start opening the instruments, getting them ready to go.
Where's your sterile guy?
Heart rate and blood pressure is still relatively the same.
This way, put it on the bed.
Nothing's changed?
Okay.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey. Looks like we got, enough physiology, CPP's up, go forward on his chest, CC fluid. Pressures are down, vasopressors are going up, we're at 0.12 of that. And really, the last 5 minutes, we'll get ready.
Okay, all right.
The echo looks like enough physiology.
Okay, all right.
Well, there's a lock yourself in, so go.
Got suction ready.
Pass it off on top, so grab this from her,
Okay.
turn around.
There you go.
Up there, that way I'm not trapped, that makes sense.
Hey, Lindsay,
Okay.
can you get hats and put it on Ethan?
You can leave it, so you can just open, just,
As
that's
a,
just
that's all he's gonna
They're
have.
on the ECMO, the open chest. Thanks.
All right, so first thing you're gonna do is make an incision, right? There's post-op hour 6, there's an incision right there already. I'm gonna go straight down through the incision, through all the sutures, all that stuff. That's what you'll do, okay?
All the way down to the wires.
Correct, all the way down to the wires. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna see a bunch of wires, right? So you wanna take what looks like a needle driver, it's the big heavy thing, the needle driver there. All right, you're gonna pull up on the wire, it'll be turned down, you'll turn it up, pull it up. You are gonna grab the wire cutters,
Wire cutters.
and he's gonna pull up on the wire and expose it, and you're gonna cut it, and then he's gonna yank it out, okay?
Cut the wire.
Right, and so you're gonna do that about 8 times, 8 to 10 times, right, to get all the wires out,
Okay.
okay? So you do that, you get the wires out, what's next?
So at that point, if we had tamponade, hopefully that helped fix it in some way. If that's not the case, take this portion, goes in,
Stick it in,
and
crank it open, and then what's likely to happen?
At that point in time, if we have a large amount of blood, it's probably gonna be coming out.
What's going on, right? So 2 things, so make sure you have one, at least one. Optimally, you have 2 suction devices, right?
Okay.
2 suctions, 2 suction tubings, get in there, suck all the blood out, and everything like that. What do you think is gonna be bleeding?
For post-cabbage, perhaps there's leaking from some graft, if there's,
So, you know, graft bleeding, right? Anastomosis bleeding, chest wall bleeding from where we put the wires in, right? That being from a mammary vein or, God forbid, a mammary artery over there. And then 2, the third thing is pacemaker sites, right? So the pacing leads and that kind of stuff to the as well, right? So, but that's it. This is all anybody's gonna expect you to do, right? Is open the chest, get the retractor in, get all the blood out. When that happens, what's usually gonna happen to your hemodynamics?
hopefully should start to improve.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to start talking to your nursing about coming down on your drips, coming down on your medications, and, that's what we're saying, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's do a quick little debrief. So how do you think it went?
I felt like there were some points where I could have communicated probably overall more clearly. I think there's like, as you get called to the bedside and you start to think about all the things that are going on, who needs to be here, who needs to be where, and trying to coordinate that a little bit more smoothly and efficiently, is one of the things that I think helped that overall flow a little bit more effectively.
Yeah, I think that, you know, when you're, it's just like in a code, right?